The organization that I will be discussing today is Tuskegee University by Patricia Eady for Walden University. The history of TU. Tuskegee University is located in Tuskegee, Alabama, and was founded on July 4th, 1881. Tuskegee is called the pride of the swift-growing South. The school was founded in a one-room shanty and authorized by House Bill 165. George Campbell, a former slave owner, and Lewis Adams, a former slave, were instrumental in bringing Booker T. Washington to Tuskegee and helping to establish Tuskegee Normal School for Negroes in Tuskegee, Alabama. The Alabama legislature authorized a $2,000 appropriation for teacher salaries, and Tuskegee rose to national prominence under the leadership of Booker T. Washington. He was president from 1881 to his death in 1915. Tuskegee has had 7 presidents. After Booker T. Washington's death, he was succeeded by Robert R. Moulton from 1915 to 1935, Frederick Patterson from 1935 to 1953, Luther Foster from 1953 to 1981, Benjamin Payton from 1981 to 2010, Gilbert Rochon from 2010 to 2013, and Brian Johnson, the 7th and current president. Each of these presidents brought change to Tuskegee University. Tuskegee's culture and structure. Tuskegee University is a historically black college or university. Tuskegee is a very traditional university steeped in Southern culture and located in Tuskegee, Alabama. Tuskegee takes a lot of pride in the Tuskegee experience. We have rich traditions that have been practiced since its founding in 1881. According to the Tuskegee University website, Tuskegee is a national, independent, and state-related institution of higher learning in Alabama. The university has a history of successfully educating African Americans, and the university is still doing that, as well as other diverse student populations. One of the things that contributes to Tuskegee's culture is the designation of being a registered National Historic Landmark in 1966. Tuskegee University is proud of its connection to the Tuskegee Airmen, the first black pilots, Booker T. Washington, founding principal of Tuskegee Institute University now, and George Washington Carver, a renowned inventor. The organizational structure of Tuskegee University begins with the Board of Trustees, the President, Chief of Staff, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Vice President of Student Affairs, Vice President for Capital Projects, Vice President for Development and Advancement, the Deans, and the Department Heads. The reason for the change and the process for the change is that our current president had a vision for the university. And at an all-university conference for all employees, he laid out his plan for the university through his vision document. The vision document consists of 6 pillars. Within those 6 pillars, one of his priorities was to increase revenue and impact the budget, as well as increase enrollment by creating 12 to 15 online academic degree programs. To assist with this change, the Office of Distance Education and Online Learning was created to implement the change, and this will be the first fully online courses at TU. The vision document was printed, emailed, and posted to all employees. The president had town hall style meetings with different groups to answer questions and to talk to staff and faculty about the changes that he would be implementing. Of course, there was resistance to this change. Many didn't feel that Tuskegee was ready to have online degree programs. Some people thought that it would affect the Tuskegee experience. The administration didn't have a strategy to overcome resistance and sustain change. And as an employee and part of this change, my experience has been that the administration was not expecting much resistance. Although there was communication from leadership about this change, people didn't feel like their concerns were being addressed. Most of the resistance was passive. People just didn't cooperate in a timely manner, if at all. The change itself was good. However, it was not managed as well as it should have been. When resistance was encountered, some in administration downplayed the concerns of those who were trying to tell them about the problems that were being encountered. In conclusion, I think the university, under the new president's leadership, is ready for change. However, the change has to be managed. Tuskegee University has always been innovative, going back to their first president. Each president has brought change, and each president has had to deal with resistance. Change can be managed with good communication. There has to be strategies in place to deal with resistance, and the lines of communication must be kept open.